It's shaping up to be an unforgettable year in American sports. UFC has revealed the card for its White House event on June 14th.
UFC fighter Michael Chandler will get into the octagon at the White House, and he joins us now. Michael, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
So break it down for us. What is this event going to be like? I mean, this is kind of historic to have the octagon on the White House lawn.
Yeah, it's absolutely massive and historic. And to be quite frank with you, I was just with some of the UFC brass yesterday. They're still trying to figure things out. Obviously, when you think about throwing a one-of-one new type of event, which the UFC loves to do, a type of fight that has never happened before and will never happen before. Now you couple it with the extra layers of the added security of actually fighting on the White House lawn. The logistics are going to be a lot, and I think there's going to be kind of a living, breathing, trying to figure out how this event is going to be laid out over the next 13 weeks between now and June 14th. So and it's still kind of up in the air. All I know is I got to train.
And you got to fight Mauricio Rufy. We thought it was going to be Conor McGregor. He told us he's on the card, but again, you don't get to fight the guy you've been dying to fight.
Yep, he told you that, and obviously that was where I thought we were heading. But at some point, you know, I've got to keep the main thing the main thing.
Sure.
And they said, hey, do you want to fight at the White House, or would you rather, you know, kind of continue to chance? And I say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and fight at the White House. This is more of a sure thing, and I get to be a part of something historic. Yeah. So here we go, June 14th.
I mean, Michael, I never thought we would ever see a fight on the South Lawn of the White House in a few months. It's at the end of June to celebrate America 250. They have the lineup now. There are going to be 6 different fights. Tell us more about what we can expect.
Yeah, you and me both, Ainsley. I think when this first was talked about, it's like, hey, it sounds like a great idea, but are we going to be able to pull it off? But as far as the card goes, we've got the lightweight title in Justin Gaethje, another great American who I was just with recently, against Ilia Topuria. You've got Sean O'Malley on the card. You got myself on the card, Bo Nickel on the card, Kyle Dawkins on the card. So it's going to be a great lineup. In the UFC, you guys have been to them. If you have been to them, it is the greatest show on the planet. They are an entertainment and hospitality company that throws fights. So they're always thinking about the fans, and they're always thinking about the event. And this one just so happens to be on the South Lawn of the White House, which is going to be historic for the UFC, or for America's 250th birthday.
So, Michael, this is what the FBI director, Sankash Patel, of course, he's a big UFC fan. He said this is a tremendous opportunity for our FBI agents to learn and train with some of the greatest athletes on earth, helping the world's premier law enforcement agency to be even better prepared to protect the American people. That's referring to the UFC now is partnering with the FBI to train them with some hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, and it was... It's a great idea. It's a great initiative. You know, the strength of every organization, the viability of any organization always starts with leadership. Yeah. And what Kash Patel is doing, trying to bring guys and gals like us who have been literal experts in hand-to-hand combat, close quarters combat, and not necessarily us coming in and trying to change anything, us coming in and trying to learn from the FBI, us learning from law enforcement, and just kind of have a mastermind, open-minded discussion about how we can increase the viability and increase the skill set of our most important law enforcement in the land. When you talk about a 20% reduction in murder rate and the fentanyl coming off the streets and protecting us from violent criminals, the FBI is doing that in droves in the last year.
You know, the reputation is the toughest guys are the nicest guys, and you fulfilled that axiom. Michael, thanks so much.
Appreciate it, Michael.
And Michael, I want abs like that. Well, it's a Monday. We're going to start our training today.
Actually, I have abs like that.
It's all Photoshopped. It's all Photoshopped in AI, guys. It's all Photoshopped in AI.
For more of this action, go for a Real American Freestyle returns with RAF on March 28th at 8 p.m. in Tampa, Florida on Fox Nation.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.